following is a singles match scheduled for one fall. And head to the ring.
And here we go, baby. The second half is kicking off here at the St. Andrew's Church. New Wave Wrestling, Pride in Roth. It's a time, baby. New Wave Wrestling debut here tonight. He was supposed to be facing off against none other than Wales' own Kid Lykos, but unfortunately, Kid Lykos did sustain an ankle injury on the weekend. We're waiting to find out the severity of the injury, but he is taking some time off at the moment, so unfortunately he won't be able to compete here tonight. We all wish Kid Lykos a very speedy recovery
100%
from here at New Wave Wrestling. And we hope to see him back in the New Wave Wrestling ring very, very soon. But I wonder who's going to step up to the challenge of Eli Blake.
Got a big opportunity here. Let's see who takes it.
Oh, baby! It's my favorite wrestler. It's the man. It's the brilliant James Ellis.
What a task for Eli Blake.
What a task indeed. This man is on a roll like no other. We saw LJ Cleary earlier on tonight. Well, recently, James Ellis made his debut for OTT at their biggest weekend of the year, Scrapomania, against none other than LJ Cleary. And now James Ellis is back in New Wave Wrestling. Swansea's son, the brilliant, good as gold, James Ellis.
You cannot have a New Wave show in the church without this guy.
You can feel the aura of James Ellis from up here in the heavens. My man.
Eli Blake looking a little bit nervous here.
And what a challenge for Eli Blake. Now remember, he's been preparing for Kid Lykos. And now he's got James Ellis on the other side of the ring of him.
I mean, what about James Ellis, though? He may not know that he was competing tonight.
Listen, James Ellis is always prepared. But a big ovation for Eli Blake here. And look at that, such a high ring IQ does James Ellis. Hey, come on, give him a break, guys. He's a good guy, really.
He's not the most popular man in Cardiff, is he? Oh.
And there we go, backs him into the corner. And the good guy, James Ellis, with a clean break.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure I saw a handful of hair in that corner.
I didn't see it. And a big push knocks James Ellis off his feet. Into the headlock, shoots him off. Big tackle from Blake. Drop down. Leapfrog from James Ellis. Beautiful athleticism, goes for the hip toss. Blake blocks it. Swing and a miss. And a big arm drag.
Hell of an arm drag.
And another middle of the ring. And a beautiful drop kick from Blake. He's on fire right now.
Solidifying himself as a fan favourite. Oh!
And a hip toss into a neck breaker.
It's pretty unique. I've never seen that before.
Very unique offense from Blake. Didn't get the job done, but James Ellis looks hurt. He looks startled.
Blake needs to keep his eye on James Ellis, though.
What's he going for now? High risk.
Oh!
Too soon for a maneuver like that. James Ellis capitalizes. Beautiful knee to the spine.
Oh!
And a huge drop kick to the jaw of Eli Blake in the corner.
You cannot turn your back on James Ellis for even a split
Never.
second. punch to the head before pinning him.
Yeah, he is a no-nonsense wrestler, James Ellis. The southpaw with a big left hand. Swansea's son taking charge in this matchup.
Huge club to the back there. Just stalking him to those ropes.
Big left hand from James Ellis, the southpaw, so hard to plan for.
James Ellis shouldn't be taking this time to argue with the fans. He should be focused on
He always
Eli
takes
Blake.
his time. He has an interesting relationship with the fans, safe to say.
Safe to say that Blake wasn't prepared for this one bit.
Absolutely not. And he needs to find a new game plan. He prepared for Kid Lykos, but now he's got the brilliance in the ring with him. Big headbutt from James Ellis. Knocks Blake off his feet. Straight into the cover.
Just staring at the fans during that cover.
And now those clubbing left hands to the jaw of Blake. Wraps around the face. Going for that big back suplex. Blake blocks it. Using his weight to keep him down. And a right hand into the roll-up. Tight cover. Only a 2 count. Swing and a miss. And a big back elbow from the Brilliance.
Absolutely knocks him out.
The fans firmly behind Blake. But James Ellis doesn't care what anyone thinks about him. A big chop in the corner. And Eli Blake with a receipt. The 2 men are trading. Neither man backing down. And a beautiful high knee.
Blake just collapsing down there.
Ellis got all of that one right underneath the jaw. Now some trash talk from James Ellis. Blake not going to like that. And that vicious side of James Ellis that we've come to know so well here at New Wave Wrestling.
Come on, James, focus on the task in hand.
Now most men like to feed off the energy.
Wow.
Hang on a second, sunset flip. Goes to the clothesline. And a beautiful backbreaker from James Ellis. Huge lariat. Middle of the ring. This one could be over.
I don't know how he kicked out of that. I do not know how he got that shoulder up.
Now most men feed off the crowd, feed off the energy of the crowd, but James Ellis, he feeds off the hatred of the crowd. He loves it. He relishes in it.
James Ellis wants to ruin everyone's night by picking up the win here.
But what could this mean for Blake if he could knock off James Ellis in his New Wave Wrestling debut? This could be huge. Hang on a second. No. James Ellis slipped on the top rope. He was too worried about the fans and he slipped off the top rope. And that was the opening that Blake needed. Big forearm, clothesline strike. Knocks it away into the chop. Catches the move. And a big elbow to the temple of James Ellis. And now, we saw this earlier on, high risk, high reward. Springboard moonsault from Blake. Still only a 2 count.
So close from Blake, so close. Blake is on fire right now. He's just got to capitalise on this momentum.
He's got to not get frustrated. He's got to carry on with his offensive maneuvers, find some way to put James Ellis away.
Oh.
But James with that big left hand to the face.
Grabbing at the hair first.
Hey, I don't know, I didn't see that. James Ellis to the outside of the ring. Big tackle to the midsection. In he comes, goes for that big lariat again.
Oh! Oh!
Huge DDT, but James Ellis rolls out of the ring.
I don't know if that was instinct or not, but it was very, very clever.
Yeah, I don't know if that was instinct or momentum, but somehow James Ellis is on the outside of the ring.
Blake's got to find a way to get him back into that ring and get him in quick.
Yeah, if Blake could have got a cover after that, we could have been looking at a 3 count, planting him right in the top of his head. Now, if Blake's smart right now, he's going to want to get James Ellis back into this ring and try and finish off this matchup. And it looks like that's what he's going to do.
I mean, a more experienced competitor may have tried to take the count-out victory, but maybe that's not how Blake wants to win this.
Yeah, this is his debut match. I don't think that's what Blake wants to get in his debut match. He wants a pinfall, he wants a submission, he wants to prove himself. But James Ellis hangs him up over the top rope. And stops him in his tracks. And this is looking dangerous for both men.
Oh no. Oh, wow.
Superplex from Eli Blake to James Ellis, but Blake can't capitalize.
I think Ellis got the worst of that, but Blake doesn't look too good either.
Yeah, let me tell you from first-hand experience, there's no winners in a superplex. And he's going for it again.
Oh.
Hang on a second.
Oh,
the eye poke
come
from Ellis. There it is. Count to 100. Here's your winner.
I don't agree with the method, but it got the result he wanted.
Listen, the referee didn't see anything.
Come on, Stu. You need eyes in the back of your head for James Ellis. What a way to open up this second half.
What a way. And you've got to think, it can't be long until this man is coming for New Wave Championship gold. And he's not finished. James Ellis has got something to say. And I want to hear it.